following program is a U-Record Studios production.
No experts, no insiders, just fans. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast presents Brody Rob.
This is a wrestling reaction show from a fan perspective. Yes, we do some diehard reaction. But we also like to throw some fun stuff in there, like trivia and some comedy segments.
Steve.
We're not allowed to electrolyte. We stand alive for hours for potatoes and toilet paper.
Bailey Medine.
When it comes to Joe, you've got to get Brock to blow. And I don't mean the nose candy. What I mean is, hey, shut the fucking phone up. I'm talking right now.
Golda.
I want to sniff and lick Maria Kanellis' chair.
It's now time for Monday Night Rawesome.
Oh, why does it have to be this way? Why do we have to get? Nah, I need to see the waves actually, like the physical waves, Steve. Yeah, thank you for that. Thanks for fucking up my intro there, guys. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, why does it have to be that last week was shitty and this week was decent? I mean, why can't they all just be decent? Why can't you take some of that magic potion from one and just kind of share it with the other episodes?
Got to keep the expectations low, man.
Fuck that, man. Fuck
Gotta
that.
keep them separated.
Wow. All right, so welcome to Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Brody Rob here, and we got our little panel of people. Let's talk to our panel of people. Who is our panel of people? We've got maybe Medine. He showed up.
The Babyface Assassins back in action. The summer weather's so hot. It got me.
Whatever he just said. Steve, the Stone Age Steve Austin is with us now. May not be the whole show, but say hi, Steve.
I'm taking one. I'm hanging in there, taking one for the team for the time being, but I might check out early.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Taking one
of
for
course
the team. No. Goldie, what you got, bud? What's up?
I got some dirt sheets in a second.
You do?
Yes.
I like dirt sheets.
Stevie's passing the baton this episode.
Oh, okay. Who we got on the board?
Chris Cycleather, Daniel Price,
cool.
Noah, Tim Smith.
Hey.
Let's see who else. Luke Birch.
Okay.
Juan Rodriguez with us.
Juan, badass.
Daniel Price, of course. I said you were not. Teddy Hart. I saw him earlier.
Teddy.
Ask Tim if he's the same Tim who owns the Super Bowl rushing record.
Oh, Timmy Smith.
I don't believe so. He looks like a
Just
younger
ask
gentleman.
him.
Timmy, you have a microphone.
Timmy
Ask him.
Tim, do you hold the Super Bowl rushing record?
It could be his dad.
I just need to know.
Wow.
Asking for a friend, actually.
Thank you for all that. Hey, we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw with you guys, and let's see what else. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw. We're going to do some dirt sheets. We're going to have not really any extra segments tonight besides the RAWESOME Awards and the conversation, but I'm going to throw a couple of fun things in there for you in between the show, here and there, stuff like that. Hey, let's do some of this.
Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Here are your Marked Out Wrestling housekeeping notes and weekly schedule. Monday nights at 11:30 p.m. Join us for Monday Night Rawesome. Tuesday nights at 10:15 p.m. Marked Down. The weekly Takedown. Thursdays at 5 p.m. where Brian Golda and Rhodey will react and review to the NXT broadcast on the WWE Network. Showtimes are for live YouTube broadcasts. All podcast versions will be available the next day on various podcast providers. Upcoming WWE pay-per-view specials and marked out shorts like Rhodey's Rant, Smarts vs. Marks, the Power Slam Dance Show, and Indie McIndieface will be announced as they are scheduled. Feel free to join us on our exclusive Bubba Radio Army Network show, The Weekly Squash. Visit BubbaRadioArmy.com for listings. Keep the conversation going on Twitter using the handle @SmartMarkShow. You can call our fan line 704-444-0084 or send us an email, markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. Visit markedoutwrestling.com for all other social media networks. Get connected.
Go away.
Oh my God!
I said no. Okay, I clean? No, get out of here. I stick finger in your mouth? Housekeeping?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, before we jump into Monday Night Raw, let's do as we always do, some dirt sheets with the gold standard. Gold to take it.
That is my name.
Yeah?
Don't wear that shit out.
Wow.
First up, the juice will be loose in October.
The juice will be loose in
He
October.
just got freed last week. What are you talking about?
No, he won a parole,
fuck
but
you,
he gets
Buffalo
let
Bills.
out in October. Technically,
Transitional
that
thing,
meme
right.
is completely wrong. He met her in Beverly Hills. He didn't meet her in fucking Buffalo.
Yeah, but he would.
Anyway.
But life would have been different.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. All right. Alberto El Patron is no longer a suspect in the battery case, but Paige is. All right. There's a chance that Paige could lose her job over the airport incident.
Say
what?
Yeah,
El
okay.
Patron is no longer being investigated in an incident that saw Paige throwing a drink on her boyfriend after the argument. Paige is now the one under investigation, and it's all up to the district attorney if they want to press charges or not.
So this could be the out that the WWE needs to finally get rid of her.
This is like the Britney Kevin Federline
know, right?
fucking of wrestling. What?
El Patron's going to wind up in a McDonald's commercial down the road, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw a picture of Paige yesterday, and her chest, you can count all of her ribs.
But she came back the next day with a regular picture and was like, "Oh, thanks guys for being so concerned about me."
Dude, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't care. Look, I don't give a shit. Paige is not taking drug tests right now. Alberto El Patron, is a booger sugar candidate. Those two are doing blow non-fucking stop. That's why you can see her ribs. I this is an assumption. Maybe they're clean and sober, but I think not.
She would have been long gone if she'd not been in affiliated with the Rock movie.
Dude.
And then once that's said and done.
Dude, she's fucking on. She's airplane bathroom fucking. I left a bump for you. That kind of thing.
And she probably carries it up her hoo-ha to get through security.
Well, you went there. I didn't. Go ahead. You're next.
All right. When did Jason Jordan find out about his role as Kurt Angle's son? It's being reported by the Wrestling Observer newsletter that the rumors suggest that the former tag team champion found out about his role in the Angle last week. Before this knowledge, Jordan believed that he and his partner, Chad Gable, were in for a tag team push on SmackDown Live.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Got to draw some tears up right now.
Time out.
Kurt Angle's are dead.
Hold on.
It's believable, but not.
No, it isn't, because it's a Monday night. So why would they ask him to be there on a Monday night?
I think they're all there anyway.
You would have to know right
You don't
before
have to
that.
be,
But
it's like going, but it's like going to work. No, you got to go. If you're not, even if you're not on the card, you got to go in and see if you get put in there.
But you wouldn't be, because that's not your show. Number one.
But you are using the kayfabe here when you say not your show. Take it away. There's in real life there is not two brands. In real life, it is.
Hold on, there's not. But
right,
SmackDown does dark shows in other cities on Monday nights.
They do, and they might split the roster up on dark shows because, like dark shows, you don't all have to be there. But I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure that Monday nights and Tuesday nights, all hands on deck. That's the office.
But again, why would they just be like, "Hey, Jason, let's come talk." Kurt's like, "Come, let me come talk to you for a second."
Do you really
know at that point?
something creative did that.
Yeah, I would say on like Sunday or maybe Monday morning he
definitely
got a call
before
saying,
Monday
"Hey,
is what I'm saying.
Hey,
There's
we're
no way.
changing this angle. Show up at Raw. And we're gonna let you know
there's
what's
no
happening."
way that he found out Monday that he was
not that same day.
It's Vince
Last
McMahon.
that same week though.
It's totally.
Yeah.
What, Steve?
It could have been right before that, but not the same day.
Yeah, it's totally believable that it could have happened fucking before they came out of Gorilla. Like, hey, go give me that Jason Jordan kid. He looks like Kurt.
Chop up some onions and drop.
I'm not too happy that Kurt got me the chocolate, but hey, whatever. Works out. Cool.
Okay. On that note, Seth Rollins calls The Rock old and says he could beat him at WrestleMania. On a radio interview, Seth Rollins was asked about possibly facing The Rock at next year's WrestleMania 34 event. Rollins revealed that he would be up for the match if The Rock was available for the match.
No, he's supposed to say
it's
that.
just talk. Yeah,
of course.
He's got to say that.
But
no. I don't even think I would want to see that, honestly.
I wouldn't want to see it.
No.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of angle could you, kayfabe-wise?
Yeah.
Number one. And number two, I don't want to see them wrestle.
I don't either.
I don't like that.
I don't even want to see Rock and Roman because I know that they would put Roman over Rock.
Yeah.
You know it. You know it. Go ahead.
All right, just a few quick hitters. Let's see if the current plans for Jinder Mahal's
It's going to happen. Oh, Rob, it's going to happen.
I did it.
It's going to happen.
Sorry, we tainted the air. Go ahead.
Current plans for Jinder Mahal's WWE title run to end at SummerSlam or SmackDown September pay-per-view at the latest. I guess they're not getting enough rub off of India that they thought they were, and their ticket sales for Backlash and for Battleground were fucking horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard the Indian announcers are actually calling the match as Jinder was a face, and it's like 1.3 billion people are counting on him, and he's going to win and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. Here's what Dave Meltzer reported this, and look, a lot of you guys out there probably like Dave or rely or trust or whatever Dave more than I do.
I have to say I am a fan.
I am not a big truster of Dave Meltzer, and that's because he's had a long career and he's gotten a lot of shit wrong, but because this is not a real media market, There's no one there to really call him on his
all
bullshit.
speculation. And,
yeah, it is. And but when all the amount of times he's been wrong, there's no one there to call him on his bullshit. With that said, he is saying that the reason for Khali was because the revenue coming from India was so bad. The people just they don't like gender, and Khali's got a big name ID, so rubbing elbows with Khali, maybe that might boost viewership in India.
Well, he's actually Indian, whereas fucking gender is Canadian.
Right. So I don't know, man. Anything on the board about that, real quick, Steve, before we move forward? Or anything?
Luke Birch says, "Does anyone know if Khali is back, or was that just a one-off?" And I was wondering that last night. You guys seem to think
he might be
back,
a short-term heavy,
but not long. Yeah.
Yeah. Not long.
And that's all I got as far as that. He also said Meltzer was the clown.
He is.
He is.
Sorry. He's just been. He was one of the first to do it, so he's got that automatic kind of grandfather clause. Fucking, we respect you. Fuck off. Go ahead.
And WWE may already be souring on the Mike and Maria Kanellis return. So yeah.
Who's souring on that?
Just
WWE.
Oh, really?
The promotion.
Back, yeah.
Why?
Who knows? I don't know.
Noah.
They probably rethought their idea of putting him over Sammy and like, hey, you know what? Sammy's actually good.
Yeah.
That's why he won last night.
Well, I think it's going to lead to them having a program for SummerSlam. Anyways, I'm done.
Noah says, I heard, but don't quote me on this. Well, I'm quoting you literally. That's what I'm doing right now, Noah. That when Khali was in WWE for Indian TV, they would switch the segments around so that they would, so that it would seem like Khali was in the closing segment or the match. No, Khali's not relevant, Tim. He's just there. So, before we move on to the extra big ass topics, let's see. We'll give you some Macho Man. Oh, it's not fucking.
Yeah, unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the. Oh yeah, Macho Madness, yeah, has got more than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got, yeah.
Extra big ass topics.
All right, here we go. Extra big ass topics of Monday Night Raw. According to us, if we don't talk about something you want to talk about at the end of the show, you'll have your chance. You'll have your chance, goddamn. Here we go. Topic number 1 is going to be somebody call the Pentagon. Topic number 2. Ready? You ready, Mike? 1, 2, 3. My buddy. Wherever I go, he's gonna go. All right.
You old fucks.
I know. Number 3, kid, sister. Number 3, you remind me of. Number 4, love it or hate it. It's a question. Love it or hate it.
Hate it or love it. The underdog's on top.
No.
Number 5, is it time to go clubbing?
We be clubbing.
All right. Topic number 1, somebody call the Pentagon. So this is obviously the opening part of Raw. And again, I didn't think Raw was a bad show tonight. I mean, you could say it wasn't an overwhelming Raw, but it kept your attention for the most part.
It was better than last week. Last week was shit.
God, everything's better than last week. A fucking colonoscopy, better than last week.
Well, not Battleground.
A test for gonorrhea, better than fucking last week.
So who comes out first? Because I missed this, guys. So recap for me.
It was Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, and he's about to make the decision who's going to fight for the Brock.
And then Braun comes out. And then
Samoa
Samoa Joe comes out.
And
then Roman Booman Reigns.
Gotcha.
And Roman came out, and the crowd booed him as he spoke. I mean, there was no boo, and we're done. It was like boo.
Did you see him?
Boo.
He was on Twitter giving Philly crap for not making much noise last night.
And then John Cena was talking shit to him.
He brought it up tonight when he was in the ring. It's like, well, I won it in Philly, and they were louder then, and like all this shit. Like,
yeah,
it just didn't work.
He's a fuck it.
Suck a dick, Roman.
But you can say, I mean, we can obviously. I'm jumping ahead here. You can say that at least Braun stood tall in the whole affair. Right?
At least, yeah.
And by the way, Samoa Joe, I don't know if you're doing it for yourself and I like you, or if the writers are fucking you over with this, but I'm the only one to tame the beast. You fucking lost. That's not taming the beast. I came within seconds.
Undertaker could say that then, if that's the case.
Maybe he was talking about his constipation.
That's completely irrelevant. Thank you for that goal.
That's definitely creative. I think
it's got to be creative.
You know who?
They're handcuffing him. They don't want him to look too strong now because we know how real fans know what he's capable of.
All right, Sierra Ann on the board. Hey, Sierra.
Hey, what's up? You know who else went over? Was the security guards who tried to stop Braun. They went over.
They
the top
went over,
rope.
all right.
Good
that
God.
guy went over,
dude. Okay, so you guys were talking about the last guy. He just threw straight on the fucking on the floor.
Shit.
But to me, the guy, the ginger before that, the fucking bounced.
He got it worse.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Heath Slater was there. Why can't he do? No.
He bounced all over the fucking. Yeah. Why can't you do it, Slater? bounced all over the ropes. Those fucking jobber fucking security guards got their asses whooped.
They earned their paycheck.
Yeah, I guess so.
$12.
I don't know. I mean, for me, we saw this coming. I can't remember exactly who within us said it, but the fatal four-way. Goldust said it. I think Adam said it. I think you said it.
Latino Damas.
Latino Damas said it.
He predicted it.
So it's a four-way, and we saw it coming. So yeah, I mean, it was okay.
Are you gonna squeeze in both rosters on one pay-per-view? That's how you do it.
Because everybody gets a four-way. You get a four-way. You get a four-way. You get a four-way.
Renamed it Oprah Slam.
Oprah Slam. Daniel Price. Braun was getting major anti-hero pops like Austin did. He cheered for what he said. They cheered for what he said. Reigns is booked as the face. Got booed like hell and killed that pop. Braun got one punch and stupid phrase, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, got one punch and a stupid phrase. Yeah, that fucking underhanded knife hand of Roman's. You know what? I don't want to.
Shut up.
I don't want to. You shut your mouth, you asshole.
Yeah, well, Roman sucks. His strikes are fucking shit. They're so slow. They're so sloppy looking. Especially those like weak ass corner little clothesline hugs.
The noodle. We call them the noodle line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Noodle
line.
line.
You know, okay. We're getting off track here. The segment was not a bad segment. We shouldn't be shitting on it this much. We're shitting on Roman, but it wasn't a bad segment.
No, for what it was worth.
Yeah, I mean, you had a little bit of brutality. You had the teamwork of the two. I'm ready to see the 4-on-4 brawl before SummerSlam.
What I did want to add that we didn't was this 2 weeks in a row where Strowman stands tall. Because he stood tall at the end of the.
What do you think the chances are?
I hope that's not a bad sign.
That he wins it all.
No, I just think they're giving him his quote unquote push now,
and he's going to lose
as each week. Yeah, his momentum will go down, and Roman's will go up, or Samoa Joe's will go up.
Yep.
As SummerSlam approaches.
Brennan bread in the hell.
And then Roman will end up beating Strowman or Joe.
Yeah.
Lesnar won't take a pin.
It's dumb. They're gonna kill us.
What does Ginger Claws TV mean?
That's Brennan Bread. I don't know. Ginger Claws TV. Maybe it's his fucking YouTube page.
All right.
Cool. He's a ginger Santa Claus.
That's what I was.
On
that's
TV.
what I was kind of thinking it was.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Number 2, my buddy, wherever I go, here he's gonna go, my buddy.
Don't make me Chester myself.
My buddy, Matt Golden, me. All right,
I'm gonna Chester myself. Keeping the shit up.
You're gonna Chester.
Oh, too soon.
Oh, wow. Too fucking soon, bro. All right, here we go. So, my buddy, this is all about Dean and Seth, having their hug it out moment at the end, and the match itself.
The match itself, their tag team work looked like they were tag team last week.
They did, and I thank Dean because his girlfriend or his honey bunny is now on the Raw.
Is that dark show work together, or is that just knowing your boy? You're like, we know what the fuck to do, kind of shit. What do you think
with those two?
You think it's show work like they've been doing?
These two have been together since NXT. Right. I'm sure that they probably. I don't know if they travel together because you don't want to break the kayfabe, but maybe they do. But I'm pretty sure they train together. They probably do. They've been friends for a long time, right?
Yeah, I know.
With Moxley, he was in Ring of Honor, right?
No, CCW.
CCW. Okay. All
so
right.
he was more friends with Sami Callihan.
Okay. All right.
But I know that Cesaro and not Ambrose, Seth Rollins, they travel together. They always go from show to show together.
Okay. And you saw the tag team champions watching the television, and I pointed out they haven't wrestled in a while, and Rob brought up a great point. They're finally building the division.
They are. They're finally building the division.
Finally.
Yeah, you let them off so you can let everybody else shine.
Though you broke up
isn't
like
that,
6 tag teams this year.
Isn't that topic 5?
We'll get to that later.
They had to break up Enzo and Cass to build a division.
Yeah, okay. We are getting onto the tag team here.
I just wanted to bring that up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Bo Dallas, can you wrestle in your roadie gear, please?
Bodie.
This thing, the Bodie gear.
Bodie, come on, man.
But anyway, Dean Ambrose for me, I don't know if it's because Renee was on the show and he was all like, I got to impress my girl. But it looked like he did a couple bumps of coke because he's moving a little quicker tonight. I mean, still.
Renee looked kind of happy too, so maybe there's something going on.
Yeah, she looked odd tonight.
But so they're hanging out with Paige and Del Rio?
No.
Could be.
Oh, God. But so, I don't know. I'm just saying that Dean looked better tonight than I'd seen him in a while. Still had a couple fucking, sloth moments.
There were some botches in that match, and we'll get to that later on in the awards segment.
Yes, we will. We will indeed.
But the Miz Taraj, granted, Seth a couple times was like, with that feigned kind of tag that he was doing, but they did a good job. The one thing I didn't like, Cole once again mentions how great a team they are, and yet this was the first time the three of them have teamed up together in a match on television.
Oh my God,
Vintage
Cole.
Mr.
So
vintage,
bad tonight.
vintage Cole. You fucking up.
So bad. We said that we'd like to see Cole get off TV and go into back and do something, as long as that something is not training other people to be on the mic. Just God, move on with it.
Yeah, because we know he has a backstage role. We know he has a lot of influence over NXT and what happens on TV, according to all the E60 episodes and the what's the Breaking Point or Breaking Ground?
Breaking Ground.
All that. He's obviously he has a lot to do with what they do down there.
Oh yeah.
So maybe he needs to just go do that.
As far as the
I'm thinking like Vince's like whipping boy, like go get me coffee, bitch. That's where I think he should be. Honestly, I'm sorry.
back to the match.
Yeah.
The false finish was good, and then the kind of rough hug, like yeah, man, we did it, and then kind of left Seth hanging there at the end.
Yeah, kind of like, oh, well, I like you better, but I'm still not sure about you.
Right.
I don't know. I don't. I don't want the Shield back together. But if they put those two together and put them in a serious tag team situation for a while, I'm okay with that. Even if they contend or win the titles as a tag team,
as long as Roman doesn't get involved.
As long as Roman doesn't get involved, I'm okay with that. And I know you're thinking out there, well, damn, Rob, if Roman can't do it on his own, and you don't want to see him in the Shield, then what can Roman do?
Go to SmackDown.
He can go fucking somewhere else.
Go to SmackDown.
He can go. Let him go to TNA.
No. You can go to SmackDown. Torture Rob.
Right.
I don't think TNA would
torture
have
Adam.
him.
No.
TNA wouldn't have him. No. I don't know. So that's true.
3.
Number 3. You remind me of Rocky Maivia.
Oh.
Jason Jordan tonight reminded me of Rocky Maivia.
Not The Rock.
You shut your mouth, jabroni.
Not The Rock.
Rocky Maivia.
Before Nation of Domination.
Rocky Maivia.
Oh, Rocky Maivia.
Yeah, when he was the happy-go-lucky face
skirt?
that would
that
would
the skirt,
defy all the odds
and the tassels and
tassel.
Rocky Maivia. Anything? Yeah? No? Am I out of my fucking mind here?
I mean, that's normal if you're out of your fucking mind. But
I didn't see that. I did look at the leotard. Like, what the fuck are you wearing? Number one.
Well, I don't mean necessarily. I don't mean like his look. I mean, you could say his look. He's kind of. Rocky was a big dude, but he wasn't very cut, right? Jordan's a big dude, but he's not very cut. That's here nor there. But to me, it was.
I think he's got a good physique, though.
No, he does. Again, it doesn't. That's not the point here. He was in there with that over the top bubbly charisma, and the crowd was not buying him.
No, not at all.
And that's what I'm like. Steve has a theory.
Yes.
Go ahead, Steve.
Well, the whole reason for bringing him on is to, down the road, I mean, Kurt Angle's actually stated in the past that if he does wrestle, he wants it to be younger talent. So, and this is an avenue for him. The only thing Jason Jordan hasn't achieved that Kurt has is the gold medal. How better would it be, to beat his dad for a gold medal, a heel turn on Kurt kind of thing?
Yeah.
Could work. And they've done it in the past. I mean, just remember kind of the dad versus son. I mean, Hornswoggle, that whole illegitimate son shit.
That's risky.
They're recycling it, but in a different way.
It's risky, but you know what? I can completely see it, and I'm not completely. I don't completely hate it, but I do a little bit.
And maybe Chad Gable could,
I think
I'm not as I guess as generous as you are. As far as I don't like it at all right now. I'm not saying that I won't like it later.
I don't know if I like it.
I'll tell you why.
It would be different.
I know, but this kid hasn't done anything yet. He beat Kurt Hawkins tonight. Let's talk about that like 6 months from now, maybe.
Who hasn't beat fucking Kurt Hawkins?
Poor Kurt Hawkins.
But that's the thing.
But that's my point.
Yeah.
Rocky Maivia, that's my point, who didn't do anything and won like the IC title, in his first fucking match?
I don't know about that.
I think it was his first match.
I think it was his first pay-per-view.
His debut match on TV was a pay-per-view, and he won the IC title. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that.
Somebody look that up.
So Jason Jordan
probably beat you to it.
Jason Jordan comes in, gets a hard push to the mid card, and then fucking wins the IC. And the crowd doesn't get over on him, and let's see if he makes a transformation like The Rock did. I'm not saying he will, even that I have promise in him doing it. I'm just saying I see similarities with Jason Jordan and Rocky Maivia.
Well, Luke Birch said bastard son angles will always flop.
I could see where Kurt could be the face as like, oh, that's just Jason being himself, and then Jason going heel, and turning on his dad, sure, and then being envious that Kurt was never there for him.
Weren't there for me, right?
But he accomplished all these things without him being around.
Yeah,
I never won a gold medal, but I could beat a gold medalist, and then do that.
Maybe.
Wait. Joker's on the board. My man Joker.
What's up, Joker?
I want to address this real quick, then we'll get back on topic. Joker says, LOL, the Roman hate is real. All the dude can do is follow the script he's given. Yeah, but he can be better at it. He can be not as shitty with it. Like, he could be more believable. Love you, Joker. Good to see you, man. Dana Price, Rob, supposedly they are flipping Angle and Jordan heel via a nepotism angle and possibly bringing Authority back as faces. Figure that one out.
Whoa.
And I have the answer to your question.
Yeah.
His first match was at Survivor Series.
Yes.
And he got the final pin. I think it was on Crush.
Okay.
Really? Crush.
Because I remember he was he had a YouTube video where he was like doing commentary on his match. Like he faced the wrong way.
Rocky?
He faced the wrong way in the hard cam, and all you saw was his ass while he was getting pumped up.
So,
and
okay,
shit.
was that a tag match or an individual
It
singles?
was a 4-on-4.
Okay, so what was his first singles match? Find me that. That's what I want. First singles match for Rocky Maivia.
Well, motherfucker, you just said his first match.
Luke Burt said Rocky's first match was a traditional Survivor Series, and like you just said.
Okay, again, I want to see the first individual match, his first singles competition.
Yeah, I don't think he won the IC title in his first match, bro.
Okay, I
They're
want
all
to know
saying that 96.
I want to know. I wonder how long into it, because he
But
got it quickly.
Yeah, it wasn't
was
very
fucking quick.
It didn't take long.
I know.
Yeah,
See, Noah says no. Rob, he didn't win the IC title in his debut match. He debuted his debut. Well, we just established that. So yeah. Oh, they're behind. Whatever. His debut match, Survivor Series, still got it going. Same as the Shield. I hate the fucking Authority. No.
I was going back to. I was gonna go back to Jason Jordan.
Go
Get
ahead.
back
No,
on topic.
please do. Go ahead.
The one comparison I do see is his athleticism is impressive. That ring shoulder block thing that he did.
Yeah.
Normally people do the spear, and I was thinking, oh no, not another guy doing the spear.
Yeah.
No, he ran across the ring in 3 steps maybe, and drilled Kurt Hawkins with a perfect shoulder tackle.
Oh, he's a great worker.
And that was I was like, okay, all right, I could see him being something later on. Maybe get a little more bulk to him and a little more experience.
So he's a great worker, but his charisma is kind of jello. It's kind of mushy.
Then he needs to go heel then.
Yeah, he needs to go heel. Exactly.
But the happy heel that like Kurt was, the oblivious heel that doesn't even realize that
he's a heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of heel.
Like they could both do that. That would be cool.
That would be
I could be all right with that. What you got, Golden?
He won the title February 13th, 1997 against Hunter Hearst Helmsley on Monday Night Raw.
So that was
like 3 months later.
3 months.
3 months into. Okay, so I was wrong, but it still was right there. Okay.
We found something out. We learned something new.
Yeah, that's what the show's all about, man.
Hey,
Rob.
I knew it, but I forgot it.
And now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
We need that little star.
All right.
The more you know.
Have
Have a lower third for it.
Right. Love it or hate it. Oh damn, I didn't do any of those Thursday night. Love it or hate it. Sasha, the outcome, Bayley winning. Bayley against Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. We'll start with Medine. Love it or hate it.
Hate it.
Any reason why?
We saw Bayley get squashed 2 months ago, not even, at Extreme Rules against Alexa in that kendo stick on a pole match, which I called, by the way.
Yeah, you did call that.
But, yeah, now, unless they're sending her all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, which is what they've done, and now they're going to bring her all the way back up to win the title, that's the only way I see this working out well. If she loses again at SummerSlam, or if she not necessarily loses, if she doesn't walk out of SummerSlam with the title, then this was pointless.
Okay, next one. Stevie, love it or hate it.
Just the match itself or the whole thing scenario?
Just the scenario, the fact that Bayley's going against Alexa
I do
again.
like the fact that Bayley's going against Alexa because they are the antithesis, ultra face, ultra heel, and that's pretty much the only 2 women on the roster right now that could pull that kind of scene off, but I don't know what's going to become of Sasha. Maybe there's still time. They're probably going to add to the card. Who knows? 4 ways, or they're handing them out lately, so
maybe
they could still add to it.
But they are the bizarro world of each other. Right. If you really think about it. Go ahead.
I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm intrigued by it.
Buzz his ass.
Yeah.
Fuck you. No.
I'm channeling my inner Adam.
No, fuck you.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. What, Vince?
So that's the things I get for looking up all the fucking wrong shit you do. And say
Dance,
on the
monkey,
air.
dance.
No, but I'm intrigued by it. Like I want to see what happens. I
So
don't
you
know
love
if she's gonna go
Silent
full
Spider.
on.
You want to know more, right?
Keep talking.
I'm good.
I'm just I made a little fucking
be
thing
Bob.
in there. Just
I'm
talk.
good. No, I'm good.
Are you
I'm
being
good.
bitchy now?
Number 4.
You're being bitchy. We're already on 4.
Number 4.
We're doing 4.
Number 4.
We are
He's
on
so
4.
bitchy.
Number 5.
Just talk. He's so fucking sensitive.
5.
Fucking talking. I want to read the board. I'm gonna see what the board. I want to see what the board has to say. I'll
Yeah,
go at
see what
my
the board
pace.
has.
Silent Spider joined us.
Silence.
Man,
See,
fuck the
I
board.
I was saying hi to Silent Spider. That's what I was
fuck
doing.
the board, man. They don't do nothing good for the show. Fuck the board.
Okay,
Oh.
stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let's see here. Is there a meh? No one says is there
No,
a meh option.
I already thought of that
Meh.
too, DP. Sasha, that's why I thought Bayley would win tonight.
What'd he say?
Because he says that Sasha's gonna flip on Bayley later, and I said, yeah, that's how. If Bayley had won tonight,
Yeah.
then that's what's gonna happen later. If Sasha had won tonight, she would have won dirty.
All right, let's see. Noah says, is there a meh option?
We need a sound effect for meh.
Meh.
If it worked.
Meh. Meh. I don't see how anyone could care about another Bayley Alexa match when we've seen it 100 times and it's obvious that Sasha is turning. My hate, I hate it. I do hate it. I think it was somebody else's time. I thought there's enough girls on a roster that you should have had. You had enough time to build somebody up and have them challenge Alexa at SummerSlam.
As far as that goes, yeah, but they haven't. So
Yeah, like Nia, you've been shitting on Nia this whole time. You know, you can hate or love Nia all you want to, but to say she hadn't put the work in to deserve a shot at SummerSlam, I think is a bit naive and a bit ignorant. I would have given it to Nia. I don't like the direction they're going
she
here.
looked improved against Emma tonight.
She did. She looked very much
I like
improved
the
against
finisher.
Emma. Absolutely. All right, so there we go. There's number 4, Golda. What's the next one, Golda?
5.
All right, number 5. Is it time to go clubbing? So we'll talk about the whole tag team division here, a little bit here, but the club throwing some obvious face talk out to the crowd.
They sure
The
did.
fans are tired of it too. Whatever they said.
Whatever they said, it really didn't matter. You had the Revival in there, and their promo was okay. It wasn't
They've always been. Look, they don't blow you away with
No.
their promos, but they keep you interested.
right.
Right.
And the club came out. And I'm not gonna recap, but they got a pop just off. I don't know if it was the crowd was like, Revival, and we know the club, so we're gonna cheer for them,
Right.
or was it the club actually coming out and being funny enough, or like you went a couple of lines, with
Right,
the,
to
we
try
beat
to
up
win the
this
crowd
guy,
over.
we beat up that guy. Which one was it?
You can look, you guys can examine the entire tag team division here and say that yes, they're building it up. They're trying to get some stiff competition. They're making every tag team. They're giving them their TV time, giving them some relevancy. To me, what stood out in the entire segment was with the club going face. I don't know if it's temporary, if it's going forward, but they go face. Does that line them up with Bálor?
I thought, yeah. I'm glad you said
That's
it.
opportunity
Yes.
to.
Now that if Balor's gonna keep selling merch, they're gonna keep him face,
Yeah,
and if he's gonna have a little club as they
the
had.
Bálor Club.
Maybe
For-
once he gets over on Elias and that.
How long
program,
have they had those shirts now? And he's had no
It's
club,
in NXT.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, give him a club finally.
By the club, he means his fans or his club.
That too, sure, they could be a fan club.
Nerds.
Why not?
Let's see here on the board. Dana Price. I hope so, Rob, because if not, and they make the tag team match a fatal 4-way, then as it stands now, it would be 3 heel teams and 1 face
Right.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Noah leaves here alone. Let's see. I'm not typing the comments. My fiance is because I'm getting a little groggy from the morphine they gave me, says
Well,
Stike Leather.
Cycler's not feeling pain.
What the fuck? All right. Well, I want to cut.
Man,
Shit.
yeah,
And
button
JD's
pass.
amusing himself with some joke he made. I don't know.
I'm excited about the tag division right now. Cesaro has grown on me. I know they have on you, Steve, because they're gingers, or at least one is. One's East European. I guess.
That's our boy, Sheamus.
Sheamus. Yeah, you're right.
He's our boy by default because he said the one intro that one time.
You're listening. Yeah, you're listening to
Yeah.
Marked Up
He,
Podcast.
hey, he hooked us
Nobody
up,
else would
yo.
do it.
Yeah, he did. He did. So I'm liking the tag champs. Hardy's obviously. Even that fucking commercial tonight. That fucking what's that? Sonic. The Sonic
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah.
And they played the fucking broken references in there. Like, God, I'm loving the suspense they're giving me on the broken gimmick.
Did
Even
he-
if they're not doing
I
it.
wish I'd seen it. I was talking to Gold about
Yeah,
his
me
love
and you
life.
were talking too much, and the next
Because-
thing you know, you're like, "It's broken,
It's
it's
broken."
broken,"
I'm like,
and then it was over.
They
Yeah.
should have broke the hot dog.
Here's the thing. I'm an incredible smartass at times.
You don't say.
I am. I am. I'm just
No.
very.
Incredible is underselling like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's also Captain Obvious.
Yeah, well, the sarcasm, I love sarcasm, and the constant teasing of the broken gimmick is it's such a little smart ass sarcasm, this fucking dig at fucking, TNA. I love a Global Force, whatever. I love it. I absolutely love it.
There was an audible delete when he delivered the twist of fate on Anderson today.
Oh, yeah?
He said it.
He said you could hear it loud enough right before he did the
What'd he say?
delete. Right
Oh, no, I heard it.
Twist of fate.
I heard it.
Yeah,
I
I know,
definitely
that's
heard
right.
it.
Everybody heard
That
it.
was
though.
Dawson, bro. That wasn't Anderson. That was Dawson.
Right.
Which one was it?
It was the guy from the Revival.
Thank you.
Silent
those bald
Spider.
guys.
Silent Spider in 2017. The hype of Omega, Okada, and the rest of the G1 competition. There is so little that WWE can do anything they show many signs of desperation. Yeah. If you're saying that WWE's look, here's the thing. Again, I go to it's when Vince dies finally, is when it comes to, everybody's saying that, New Japan's so much better. It is. I agree. And it's saying that, Ring of Honor is so much better in this way. And everybody's, I agree. But I don't think Vince gives a fuck.
He does not.
He has a product that appeals to the fans he wants it to appeal to. He's got the Ringling Brothers and fucking and NJPW is fucking Cirque du Soleil, right?
He doesn't have to do anything innovative, and he still keeps his billions. So who cares?
Maybe. Danny Price, Vince will never buy Broken. If he goes that route with Matt, it will be an offshoot, and it will be via the Shatter Machine from Revival Shattered Matt.
If anybody's buying the broken gimmick, it's the Hardys.
Shattered.
Vince,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're not going to let Vince buy it. It's their gimmick.
Yeah, they'll buy that.
They'll buy it.
I think they'll use it. I think Vince will demand that they start it from scratch in a way he wants them to do that. I don't know.
And they may never get it. They may never get it.
But can you imagine the merch they could sell? I mean, come on, man.
Global Force wants so much money and so much like on top.
And they
it's
should
ridiculous.
They should do it.
Kind of should.
I'm telling you right now, the merch WWE has a larger reach for merch than most companies of any kind.
Yeah.
Right. And Broken is such a popular gimmick. They would be idiots to not adopt the Broken gimmick just for the money alone they would make off of T-shirt sales.
I guess
I would buy one, a Broken shirt.
Do you think that they feel they're doing fine with bringing back the old stuff, like basically recycling the old stuff? Because that's what they're doing right now.
How did this motherfucker get back on our show?
I have no idea.
He's out. Bye, bitch.
Bye.
Deuces.
I don't know. We done here?
Yeah, sure.
Just do you think do you have enough for the tag division now to make it work, or do you need more?
No, we're good.
You good now?
Oh, we got Club Revival.
Now that they're actually getting work, yeah.
Shazar. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good right now. All right. Hey, before we go to our next segment, little short intermission here.
Well, here we are, Hunter. The big final showdown between me and you. And I don't want to speak for you, but I'm fascinated at the fact that the entire world is watching, and they're waiting for you and me are going to each other. So if you don't mind, I'll go ahead. I'll start. I respect you. I especially respect you for last week doing what needed to be done, and you that vacuum and killer Kevin Nash. But just because I respect you doesn't mean I you. And I know that doesn't matter to you because you don't like me. I've known that since day one, and I know that because people like to people tell me all the horrible little things you behind my back. I also know this because I'm a great judge of I can tell it's all over your face. Every time me and you are in a room together, when we share together, anytime we have to have a conversation, your skin just crawls. You don't like me. I think when I first got here, you referred to me as a pompous, undersized that couldn't hang with the likes of the mighty Triple H.
All right, that's changed a little bit.
That's the problem. The fact that your perception of me has only changed a little bit, that's not good enough. Just like it's not good enough that nothing around here has changed after you basically Vince McMahon and became the leader of the WWE. You're just as bad as Vince McMahon with your little your pants that probably don't have a back pocket for some weird reason. You're just like him. You stand still and let all of this pass you by. You both share the same opinions and philosophies that a guy who looks like me doesn't belong with somebody who looks like you. The big that infuriates me is that for years now you've both had this weird bodybuilder fetish / fantasy about what a main event caliber needs to look like. And based on that, guys who don't fit your or more importantly, guys that do fit your are afforded 10 times the opportunities.
Oh my God, Jesus! Is this is it? This is what you've got, huh? The bodybuilder thing? That's what you're gonna blame it all on? Let me drop a few on you. Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, Bret Hart, Rey Mysterio. Some of the biggest in the history of the WWE. I'll go out on a limb and say bodybuilder is not going to be used to describe any of those gentlemen.
Oh, so you're going to deny to me and all these people right now that this mindset doesn't exist?
Are you going to use it as an excuse?
No, I'm not using it as an excuse, but this is always the land of the giant, right? This is the law of the jungle and the strong survive, right? Tell me, you're not that naive. You don't actually believe that, right?
If you want to use it as an excuse for your failures, punk, go ahead.
My failures.
See, you're worried about my all the time. You don't need to worry about my doesn't matter. Their does.
And now live from the U-Record Studios, it's the RAWESOME Awards. Here's Rowdy.
And welcome to the RAWESOME Awards, everyone. Rowdy Rob here, coming to you live and in full effect at the U-Record Studios. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw, do our award show, the good and the bad, maybe a little bit of the ugly. Oh, no, that's the other show.
Don't let them see. Not here you come. Okay, good.
All right, here we go. We're going to start out with our LOL award of the night. That's the LOL, the laugh out loud in case you're not a millennial. Let's go to maybe Madine.
Made me laugh out loud when Emma suggested that she was going to bang Jason Jordan.
Very good, very good. He was very, yes. Go ahead, Stevie.
I like the ranch dressing bottle in the crowd tonight. That made me laugh out loud. What the hell was that all about?
Who cares? It's awesome. Goldie.
It was when Graves and Booker were shutting down Cole about his stupid stories and his just being just a total fucking tool bag.
Booker and Graves telling Cole that they don't care about his aliases and shit. Talk about the wrestling match. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, great one. Mine is gonna be Alexa Bliss for Team Gag Reflex. That one caught me off guard. Coin for me. We're going a little quick, so we might not have got everyone. Cashmere is on the board. JD is there as well. LOL for Luke Birch is The Ranch. The Ranch. And we'll see if we'll get some more up here in just a moment. Oh, damn. I'm late for the LOL. Sierra says okay. Okay, so we're late on the LOL.
They'll catch up.
Yeah, they'll catch up. Anyway, boys and girls, moving on now to the Marked Out Award of the night. That moment that maybe had give you a little shiver in your peck. Let's go to Madine with the Marked Out Award.
I'm sure I would have marked out had I saw the original opening segment. So, yeah, good.
You done? Wow, that was okay. Go ahead, Steve.
I'm gonna catch up. Noah, his LOL from previously was Roman Reigns telling Braun to shut up and punching him. Buzz me. There you go.
Yes.
And I didn't really mark out for anything tonight. Braun Strowman maybe. There wasn't really any reason to mark out.
God damn, people.
It was just buzz me.
Jonathan Duran, Kurt Angle. Oh no. Okay, Kurt Angle. LOL. Kurt Angle is like a machine gun. Once he pulls the trigger, he can't stop till it empties.
He said that fucking joke 5 times.
Yeah,
now.
he's cracking himself up with it. I don't know.
He's ragging on fat people on the board.
Yeah,
so he can suck a dick.
Wow. Tim Smith, LOL, Graves shutting Cole the fuck up. Yes, amen on that one. Marked Out Award on the board. Braun and Joe being in the same ring again. My Marked Out Award is going to be when they were beating the shit out of the security guards, especially the Ginger. When the Ginger went over, I was like, whoa, dude just got fucked up. But if I can add a little extra Marked Out Award, because we've all gone now.
Man, go ahead and buzz yourself.
And Marked Out,
for 2 and 2.
Marked Out might not be a good thing, but when Bo Dallas pulled the end zone and slapped his head on the rope, ooh, that looked dangerous for a moment. A little bit dangerous. So here we go. Let's move on now to our next one.
You can buzz yourself for not asking me what my fucking Marked Out
Oh, I'm
was.
sorry. I didn't mean to upset you again. You're so sensitive. Go ahead.
It was when the team Gag Reflex thing.
Yes.
The only thing that made me want to jump on my chair.
Was that your Mark Out Award?
And buzz his ass.
God, we are sucking tonight.
Can't say Noah's Mark
Bullshit. That made me mark
That's
out.
not a Mark Out Award.
Whatever the fuck makes you want to mark out is a mark out award.
Well,
it's purely judgmental.
Respectfully disagree, but I have the buzzer.
It is a moment.
And you don't. There you go. All right, so here we go. Moving on to the next one, the Moveset Award. Moveset Award of the night. I'm going to give it to you, Goldie. Go first.
You sucking on the board?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Wow.
You suck at life tonight.
Analytical. Wow, look at him. All right, Stevie.
Yeah. My only moveset I had was Nia Jax's new finisher. I kind of like that.
Oh,
Keep
sorry.
doing
No. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to echo that. Mine was, how about a little love for Nia, man? Yeah. Go ahead, Medine, maybe.
Usually I'm not a fan of these two, but I'm going to go with the team of Ambrose and Rollins. Just their continuity in the ring. Like I said, they what the fuck was that?
I don't know. It's probably something you did.
Okay.
You done?
Yeah.
All right.
I got 2 buzzes.
Yeah, you did. Marked out award for Danny Price when Nia Jax hit that finisher and landed right into a full-on camel toe shot. I said that to like, look, there's a VAD shot on Nia. Wide angle lens.
I didn't bring it up, but yes.
Wide angle lens. Moveset for Noah, my boy Finn Balor, and that shotgun kick he does on the apron. Yeah. Tim Smith says Balor, Luke Birch, Revival because they are the Revival. Jonathan Durant, Finn Balor looks like a gay male model. Oh, come on, get off with Finn,
Dude,
man.
he's not saying anything relevant on the board
I know
whatsoever.
it's JD. Look, Goldie, you are relatively new to the length of this show, and there has been a lot of history about JD that you do not know. But we'll give JD a little space. He's earned a little bit of a little freedom.
Just a little potty humor every now and then.
Yeah, he's our dirty guy.
Sure.
Fucking RGF, resting Goldaface. Just it's like you got both sides of your face got Bell palsy. Just
and
nothing.
Ginger Claus TV said, "Leave the effing gingers alone."
My God, what an impact! I didn't say that.
My God.
Well, put a cowboy hat on when you
There you
do
go.
it.
RGF.
I'm looking at Medine.
I know. I see that. He's so sensitive tonight. All right, moveset for the Silent Spider is going to be Rollins and Ambrose. They did look good tonight. I'll give you a point for that one. Here we go. The botchiest award of the night. Oh, shit. It's a botch. It's a botch. Medine.
Usually I'm not one to give this guy a botch award, but Miz.
Really?
There was like 2 different spots, especially that clothesline that he jumped mad early. He was like halfway over the rope.
You stole mine. That's mine right here. It said Miz projecting on that clothesline from Rollins. Yeah.
I'll chalk that up to maybe not enough work with one another.
I don't know. Maybe. Hey, Golda, what you got?
Roman's terrible strikes. They were bad.
You always get a coin for that, man. And multiple sometimes.
Stevie.
My botch is Neville when Tozawa kicked him and he kind of had to delayed. Oh, yeah, supposed to fall down.
Dude,
yeah.
Neville.
That? That's what I mean. He's really good, and that was the only time he botched. But yeah,
dude.
It's funny.
Speaking of LOL awards, fucking Tozawa's voice when he's walking through the back.
Yeah.
Like, now, leave me alone.
He's a child.
I want it now.
His English is getting better though.
Don't care how. I want it now. All right, here we go. Our next one is going to be, on the board. Botches on the board, Stevie.
Daniel Price botches every other word out of the mouth of Michael Cole.
So bad tonight.
Yeah, pretty bad.
God
And botches Tim Smith that said Sasha Bayley
No,
match.
sir.
What?
No, sir. That was a good match. I'm
Yes.
sorry, Tim. I love you, brother. You know I do.
Even Adam would have
He
said
said
that.
the commentary is botchy too.
Oh, the commentary
Luke
was.
did, yeah.
Yeah, but that Sasha Bayley match was perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm sorry.
Noah's
I thought
botches.
the finish was fine, too. What's that?
Noah's botches to Emma getting squashed for throwing paper shade to WWE creator for not using all their women like Summer, Emma, and Mickey properly.
Ooh, very good, Noah. I like Emma. I think she kicked ass in NXT.
Just get rid of that lipstick.
I don't mind it.
It's got to be normal.
It leaves a paper trail.
You can definitely tell where they've been.
Yeah. Botches for the Silent Spider, the cameraman trying his best to avoid the fan wearing the CM Punk merch. Ooh, I didn't notice that, so I guess he did a pretty good job. Jonathan Durant, last week's episode of Raw, Cole called for a leapfrog drop kick, called a leapfrog drop kick, a whisper in the wind. Wow. I didn't notice that either. Good job, JD. See, JD, he gets some good ones every once in a while. He's an okay dude. Why are you not looking at me? Are you being
RGF.
RGF.
Out of nowhere.
Okay. Good. And let's see here.
The Rawesomest Award.
The Rawesomest Award of Monday Night Raw.
Somebody give me a napkin.
Maybe Medine. I don't have a napkin. Sorry. Maybe Medine. You ready? Go ahead,
Yeah.
Rossimist.
Rawesomest award would be finally the club getting a push. Maybe.
Maybe.
Some kind of push.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby. Stevie.
Alexa Bliss. She came up with that cool line that made you crack up, and she's just a great heel, even if she didn't wrestle tonight.
I agree. Goldie.
Emma getting some TV time. That was great.
Who, what?
Emma getting some TV time.
Are you?
It was great. She's very pretty, and I'm going to steal her as my girlfriend from Brian.
Watch out from Brian, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Well, Brian has a girlfriend. I don't. So
there you go. Oh, yeah,
she's fair game.
Okay, I'm reloading.
If he's got a problem with that, he can meet me out back right now.
No, I have neighbors. No. Do that shit somewhere else. Go have yourself a fucking Michael Jackson fucking parking lot brawl.
Well,
you dance it off.
He does have crazy neighbors that try to run over him, but
yeah. My Rossimus goes to Braun for standing tall tonight. Who did not? Steve, you do yours?
Yeah.
Goldie, you did yours?
And no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain.
Oh,
is...
never mind. Yeah.
Rossimus on the board. Luke Birch not being Battleground. This show was shockingly bad. I didn't think
For
this.
Raw.
No, I don't know. I thought
It was
tonight
an okay Raw.
It was an okay Raw.
They
It wasn't
were
a good
holding
bad.
the reins back before SummerSlam. They didn't want to do too much.
Yeah. Psych Leather, Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for being nice to my fiance Christopher. Hopefully he will be able to be on the board tomorrow. Well,
oh, cool.
Well,
his girl was on the
you make
yeah,
you make,
he's got morphine.
You make sure you take care of him. You know, love him, comfort him.
What's wrong with him?
A handy doesn't hurt.
Surgery.
Surgery.
Shit, he's okay though, right?
Oh, I hope so.
He's got surgery tomorrow, right?
Oh, is it tomorrow?
7 in the morning.
Well, good luck to you,
He's
brother.
got to get up earlier than me.
Yeah, shit. Good luck to you, Christopher, man. We're rooting for you.
Godspeed, Stike Leather.
Good luck removing the
You'll
herpes.
be good, buddy.
All right, man. Noah, Sierra Ann and her long black hair. Oh, my God, Noah, get off it. Roman Reigns is a Rossum. Buzz me, baby, says Spider. Hold on. Where's my buzz?
Buzz me, baby.
Oh, no. You get 2 of them for that one. No, fuck that. You get Pac-Man. Oh, you get this one. There you go.
And JD recycled the same Kurt Angle joke. You should buzz him too.
Okay, I'll buzz JD. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Any other Rossimus on the board? Luke Birch. No. Battleground was shockingly bad, but not Raw. Tonight.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Right backwards.
Yeah, Battleground, man. And I know you can go back and listen to the recap we had. But just to echo, it started out like very promising. Like this is doing really well, and then it just went pure fucking shit. So that happened. Jonathan says a hand. Okay, god damn it.
Oh wow, you need to start proving.
I need to learn missing persons report. I'm gonna go Apollo Crews.
I'm gonna go Michael Cole's brain.
Michael Cole's brain. Wow.
It was completely missing.
It was. I'm not arguing that point at all. Let's see, Stevie.
Me after this segment. Oh, no, me missing.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
You're out.
Take off and crash.
Medine.
Gold Dust. I thought the
No,
gold.
he was out there.
But
Where?
just for the brawl.
He broke up the brawl.
Oh, okay.
You
And Truth.
You didn't
I
see
didn't
that.
see that.
Yeah. Let's see. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke. Oh, Dana Brooke. There you go.
Yeah.
It's ankle surgery for Stike Leather. So, okay, you'll be fine. You'll be good. But you still get a handy. Who's that guy with the white headphones that looks like Kevin Owens when he's in TNA 10 years ago?
That's apparently me.
That's Golda. Yeah, Ginger. That's Golda. He's fairly new, but still he's getting a little green on him. A little green on him. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's like
Sure.
that's like when the hurricane comes
Marked
on you.
out green.
I don't know. Okay. Missing persons, Mickey James. That woman is hot, said Luke Birch. Okay. All right. So there's a Rawesome Awards for the evening. Like I said, not a lot of extra segments tonight. We got a lot of stuff to do. We had a lot of stuff to do today and a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But before we move on to our next segment, hey, how about a little goddess?
Long live Alexa Bliss. The one, the only goddess of WWE. Yeah, I deserve a and it wouldn't be a proper if I didn't have my friends of the women's division here with me. I do want to thank you all for being here, but I do have some people I want to personally like Mickey James. I've watched you since I was a little girl growing up. You are so inspirational and just so great. And I know that. And even though your contemporaries, Mae Young and the fabulous Moolah, are now in a better place, you're still here me. So thank you for that. Next, I'd like to Sasha Banks. You know, last night I heard what you said about not knowing who I was. Oh, well, I'm Alexa Bliss. I'm bad with too, it's fine. But you can call me Raw Women's Champion. Or, if that slips your mind too, you can call me the one who you to get to where I'm at. We're good. We're good. We're good. You know, you're great, you know. Naturally talented, naturally gifted. Like, no wonder all these girls you, right? You know what I'm saying? You're right. Yeah, I'm right. So I look forward to meeting you later. Moving on. As I take my rightful place, man, it feels good up here. So this is what it's like to be on top of, and it just feels. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, Bayley. My goodness, if it weren't for you, this wouldn't be possible. Your whole family was here, and they were all in the front row, and they were adorable, Bayley. They had the little, some of them had side, they were all being your little inflatable, it was adorable. But there was this one that really got to me, you know. You didn't see it, but when the referee raised my hand, and I looked in the front row at your family, and they were all upset, but I your nephews, and they were crying. But I thought to myself, what would Bayley do? Bayley looks at the positives. Turn that upside down. So Bayley, looking at the positives now, I realize now your whole family, even your nephews, finally have a real role model to look up to.
Oh, and Bayley's had enough. And Bayley, the champion. And now chaos is broken out. All these women fighting each other in the ring. Someone get this under control.
All right, here we go. So we can move on now to our plug segment. If we forgot something about Raw you guys want to bring up real quick, you can do it now, something that we didn't really think was worth our time, but if you think it is, you can bring it up. We'll talk about it briefly. We want to say good night to Steve Awesome. Everybody, good night, Steve Awesome.
Night, Steve.
He's got to get up early.
I'll see him in the morning.
Yeah, so don't forget tomorrow night after SmackDown, Adam Bomb, Brian the Heavy, and Kiera Goldie will be joining, I believe, for tomorrow night for SmackDown. That's our reaction show to SmackDown. That's going to start about 10:15, I guess. Thursday, we have the Takedown, 5 p.m. on the YouTube Live. 5 p.m., that's myself, Goldie, and Brian recapping NXT from this week. And this is the first week that me and Kiera could actually see ourselves in the crowd for being at the show, wrangling our kids the whole time. I know, fucking sad.
Wrangling them chaps.
I'm telling you. Don't forget, Sunday nights, if you want to hear a fourth exclusive show, exclusive to the Bubba Radio Army, BubbaArmyRadio.com. You can hear the weekly squash. It's going to be Sunday nights at 10 p.m. on the Bubba Army Radio, BubbaRadioArmy.com. Check it out. It's a little bit of a lowbrow show. We go a little low, a little nasty with it. You know, if you want to see us in a bit of a more foul element, that's what you want to do. Go there. But you have to go live. You cannot go there and rewind it. You got to be there at 10 p.m. to listen to it. There is no rewind option, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So let's see. Anything on the board, guys, that we might have missed?
Not that I've seen. Let's see. JD looks like he was hollering at Sierra Ann, who's young, so he stopped.
Okay.
Luke Birch said I can't read that. Yeah, pretty much everything is dirty stuff of Alexa Bliss that I can't read.
Okay, cool. All right, no problem. All right, so if there's nothing you guys want to talk about, we'll do the final thoughts here real quick, and we'll get out of there. I know kind of a short show tonight. Didn't do as much of the entertainment stuff that we normally do, trivia or any of that. We'll get back on the ball for you guys on that one. We just, like I said, busy day, and we couldn't get to a lot of the stuff we wanted to.
Because we had to blow our wad to get ready for last night.
Right.
For the pay-per-view.
Yeah, these long weeks, they take their toll. They really do.
Right, especially Friday. I was here for 8 hours learning how to edit and getting the McIndy face ready.
Yes, you were. Indeed. Indy McIndy face coming soon. So, Medine, you want to do final thoughts, bud?
Next week, coming to the Marked Out podcast, will be Christmas in July. So that will be sponsored by the magnificent city of Medinesboro.
Okay, I cannot wait for that. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for that. Golda, final thoughts on the evening, sir?
I'm just ready for SummerSlam.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm ready for SummerSlam. Let's get it cracking.
Okay.
For all these 4-way multi-woman matches we're gonna have.
All right. So my final thought is, as it appears right now, Monday Night Raw is going to give us a series of multi-participant matches, right? And it looks the way that SmackDown is also doing that. So Raw and SmackDown both giving us a bunch of multi-participant matches. And I think this is a goddamn shame. SummerSlam is one of the big four. Why would this not be one of those moments when you want to tie the brands together? And more importantly than that, if you have to do this because you got two brands, then maybe the brand split is time to end it. If you just make it one whole roster so you can do a normal pay-per-view with the talent that you believe deserve to be on that card for one of the big four. It is one of the big four because the biggest names should be on it, not so you can try to get everybody in it. Really. Stop trying to put the entire fucking roster on the big four. Stop. Find the selective, hard-hitting, fucking awesome ones from each brand. Tangle them together. I don't need a four-way. I don't need a fucking fatal three-way. I don't need a goddamn six women match. I don't need fucking triple threat tag teams. I'm over it. Fucking over the multi-person matches.
Yeah, I did hear that they're supposed to have another superstar shakeup after SummerSlam.
I just don't care, honestly, about it. It's like, okay, so we'll see people move around, but it's still going to be a fucking brand split. I'm just saying, if you cannot control your roster, if you cannot, on the series, the season finales of TV shows, like the big ones, important ones, you see the main characters. You don't see all the extras from the entire season. So maybe we should take that here and say, I like Bo Dallas. I don't necessarily need him unless he's in a storyline that works towards it. I got kids, but I don't necessarily need them at the pay-per-view.
Right.
I like a lot of these female wrestlers, but I don't need to see them in the pay-per-view. I don't need to. Big four, big matches. That's the fucking point. All right.
They have to figure something out because having a big four without Charlotte on the card is going to be just fucking horrible.
Oh, my God. Yeah, amen. Luke Birch, final thought. Okay, show, but no one will remember this in a month. Battleground was the worst pay-per-view in years. Hashtag fire Road Dog. Dinner price this Christmas in July. Give the gift of Latino Damas, available in Medinburg.
Where's that?
I don't know.
It's Medinesboro.
There's
no such thing
it's
as
Borough.
Medinesboro.
Everything gets lost in Medinesboro. Final thoughts for Noah Kuntz. Excited for the four-way for the Universal title. Marry me, Steve Blackman. Wow. And I'm trying not to curse as much as I used to, so that's why I haven't been as dirty as usual. Oh, well, thank you for that, I guess. Maybe, sure. Beat yourself, man. Final thought for the Silent Spider. Huge sigh. We have a long way to go to recover this disaster. Enterprise final thought. If you have not seen the Forbes article I sent you, Rob, you should check it out. Also read the Roman Reigns reaction by Lance Storm. This Teddy Long booking has got to stop. Amen. I will. I have not. I'll try. And let's see here. And, yeah, so I guess that's all the final thoughts I see on the board. Hey, again, guys, don't forget tomorrow night, SmackDown, after SmackDown with Adam Bomb, Brian, Golda, and the Kiki Kiera if she's here. She has training tomorrow, so I don't know if she'll be here or not. But I'll probably join in as well at some point during the show. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, our extended family. We appreciate it. Hey, we even appreciate the person that gave us the thumbs down on YouTube before we even started the fucking show. Try your mic.
Thanks for subscribing.
Yes.
We need more subscribers.
Oh, let me say this before
so keep subscribing.
Good. I'm glad you said that. I want to say this before we get out. So Kiera's in her wrestling training, and we had the mark on her of 250 subscribers. She would go through the table. Steve's already there. Steve's got 200. We're waiting to put Steve through. But I don't want Kiera going through the table while she's training. I don't think George South would appreciate that. I don't think I want to. I want to get her to get good so she can make that money, right? So I have, as her loving husband as I am, I have agreed to Adam that I will take the bump. So 250, I am going to take the table for Kiera.
Yikes.
So there you go. So we're at 234 now?
Yes.
So we need 16?
Yes.
16 more subscriptions, and I will go through the table, and I will sell it.
I say by SummerSlam we have it.
I hope so. I will sell it unlike Adam. So
He
there you
no
go.
sold the fuck out of that. Was horrible.
No sold.
No pain, no sell.
Garbage. Hashtag fuck you. All right. That's our show, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next Monday night. Wait, no, that's his shit. Mark out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.